you becoming the best version of yourself, you becoming wealthy, you becoming healthy, you creating generational wealth. You worried about what weed you finna smoke. You sitting up there talking about how much weed you finna smoke. Today, people talking about um Super Bowl, who gonna win the Super Bowl. I mean, unless you actually betting on the game to win some money, unless the game gonna make you some money, it ain't no reason for anybody to be sitting around watching the Super Bowl. It's literally not. Okay? It's just ever since I realized I need to focus on wealth building, I need to focus on my health. I need to not be watching sports, playing video games. I need to be focused on things that are going to make my life better. When I started doing that, guess what happened? My life got better. Nothing changes if nothing changes. I'm going to say that two more times. Nothing changes if nothing changes. All right? Something needs to change in your life. The reason why you stuck on $10 the hour job, $20 an hour job, or maybe you have a great job, but it's hard, is because you're not focused on changing anything. You just get up, go to work, do what you got to do, come home, do the same dumb shit, fall asleep, fucking and sucking, smoking. Like you're not doing anything to change anything. Okay? I started going on the internet looking for land, looking for properties because I said I am not going to rent anymore. Even if all I had was a little piece of land. Guess what? Within a few months, I manifested a piece of land because that's all I was focused on. Okay? Um, I put $350 down on it. I never thought that was possible, but the thing that I learned about land is the only thing that is unmovable. You cannot move land. You could put a house on the land and move it, even a brick house. You could burn it down. You could move cars around. You could cut down trees. You could grow trees. Land is always there. Land is the one thing you cannot move. Okay? So it's very easy to own or finance land. Anybody will own or finance land to you. You just have to know how to speak to them. Okay? And there's so many companies out here that own or finance land as a business. Okay, we live on this land. We don't pay any rent. We're just paying our land note. It'll be paid off in a year. It's an acre with a house on it. And you have a lot of properties like this all across America. Okay, you have land with houses on it. Now you will have to fix up the house. Okay, they're usually abandoned houses, houses that's gonna take a lot of money to fix up. But you can live in an RV while you're fixing up the house. You could live in a cabin. You could live in so many, a travel trailer, a tent while you fixing up the land. But it's something you're gonna own. You'll never be homeless again. You'll never have to pay rent again. Rent is the biggest scam. Okay? Paying rent is the biggest scam in the world. Okay? There is no reason for anybody to pay rent. If you think about it, if you're paying rent for 20 years, just add up how much money you've thrown away. You have literally thrown away. Okay, especially if you're in an apartment, you can't even harvest rainwater. Okay, we've gotten to the point now where all we the last thing we need to get is our 2 to 6,000 kilowatt solar power station. We're already on a well and we are good to go. Okay, our land will be paid off in a year, and for the most part, we don't have anything to worry about. We just pay our 370 something dollars a month, a year, excuse me, a year in taxes. Okay, divide 380, call it $380 by 12. That'll be our only major bill as far as where we live. We're not going to be paying any water bill. We're not going to pay any light bill. We have cell phones. Our cell phones is, that's not really a part of property. Um, where we live. That's just something extra. But we never be homeless. Okay, my family will never ever ever be homeless. As long as my offsprings, their offsprings, keep this land in our family, nobody will ever be homeless. Okay, that's why I keep telling y'all. Y'all worried about why women don't like you, why men don't like you, why nobody don't like you, because y'all not focused on trying to be the best version of yourselves. Most of y'all are more focused on trying to, that's a keep the tea kettle in the background. Most of y'all are focused on just the dumbest shit. If you want a real woman want a man that makes provisions. Okay? A real woman wants a man that makes provisions. Hold on a minute, y'all. A real woman wants a man that makes provisions and has provisions for her. She wants a man that she knows if he lost his job, she lost her job, they're not going to be homeless. Okay? A real woman don't want a dude that's just paying car notes, paying rent, um, working a regular job, don't even have his own business. A real woman ain't she ain't checking for that. Okay? If you lost everything, a lot of these women gonna be gone. Okay? A real man don't even want a woman that's not gonna push him to do great things. Okay? Like no real man wants a woman that's like, oh baby, I'm so happy you playing video games and you sitting up here smoking weed and all you do with your money is buy Jordans and all you do with your money is hang out with your boys and buy clothes and shoes and buy fast food. No real woman is sitting up there praising his man for doing dumb shit like that. Okay? No real woman. Like let's get real. No real man wants a woman that's just sitting around getting fat, feeding her face, smoking weed, um, basically putting on these stupid ass lashes and doing dumb shit, not want to build, ain't trying to educate herself to be better. Like no real man wants a woman like that. Okay, a real man wants a woman that has her virtue. She got something left for him. She's going to push him to do greatness. They're going to build together and do great things. Okay? I'm telling you guys, you cannot cook anything by just looking at it. You got to get out here, take action, get in my mastermind 754-229-0940. From $25, I give you guys the information to buy your land, get your life started, make provisions, live free on your land forever, get out the matrix, okay, have generational wealth, build equity. You'll be building equity on your land, okay? I'm telling you guys. It's absolutely no reason for anybody to be out here just asked out. All right? Get in the mastermind. 754-229-0940. They selling houses on Amazon for 10,000. Exactly. Pre-built. You put them together in 2 hours. Exactly. Dub 910. I'm telling you, it's too many options out here right now. The biggest scam is a 30-year mortgage. That is the biggest scam. The biggest scam is paying rent more than 10 years and paying mortgages more than 10 years. That is the biggest scam. Nobody should be doing paying rent or mortgages over 10 years. You should have your shit together by then. Okay? If you really trying to get out this matrix, the key is buying land. The key is not sitting up there for your rest of your life paying rent and paying a mortgage on a property that has no land. Okay? That has no land. All right? Make it make sense. You working forever, paying rent forever. Like make it make sense. You killing yourself. Make it make sense. You done made love to your man, your woman, or hanging out with your babies. Now you got to get up and go to work. Send your babies off to school. Like make it make sense. You have to get up all the time. Leave your home. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. You can't spend time with your family. You pay like 400,000 for $100,000 house. Yes, make that make sense. Now I can see if it's rental property, you renting it out. Now your tenants paying it off, but you paying it off. You working hard, killing yourself. Make it make sense. And even worse, if you paying rent, you ain't getting none of that money back. At least if you paying a mortgage, you get that money back. What up, Peter? What up, Dub90? What up, Colette? I'm telling y'all, man, make any of it make sense, man. I got so many land payments that sometimes I'll be like, oh man, I got all these dang land payments. But then I'm like, well, in about another year or two, right, Colette, we'll have our land paid off. We ain't gotta worry about nothing, and just sit back. By the time I'm 50, y'all, I'm completely, totally financially free. I'm already like 60, I'm already like 80% there. But for sure, by the time I'm 50 years old, which is less than which is less than a couple years, I would be absolutely, completely financially free. No water bill, no light bill, um, whatever bills I have, my land's gonna be paying it off because for those of you that are in my mastermind, you know that I rent my land to people, to campers. I mean, last night I made $10 while I was resting. Somebody can pull up at 9 o'clock at night, park their RV basically, and parked on my land, and I charge them $10. Okay. Dub90 say I found you through Scar in the Woods. Oh yeah. I was just watching Scar in the Woods not too long ago too. Peter said rent is cool because no maintenance and ease of move if you are a bit romantic or a bit nomadic. Hey, if you want to pay rent, you pay rent. I ain't knocking nobody hustle, but I'm not trying to pay rent for the rest of my life. I am trying to um build equity. I'm nomadic. Shoot, I'm nomadic. I got over 30 some properties in 8 states. What I'm saying is you can buy land for $1,000. You can buy land 3, 4, $5,000. Like you can have so much land that whatever you're paying in rent, you can have a land in every state. You could say, you could say to yourself, I'm gonna just buy a piece of land in every state that's about $1,000 to $5,000, and shoot, in 5 years, for what you paying in rent, you could have five lands in 5 different states. Like there's no way to make paying rent logical to me. There's just no way. Except you on vacation, except you transitioning, except these situations you just have that much money. You know what I'm saying? But for the average person, it just does not make sense. I get it. Just for some people, my friend rents and we always are like, how was your weekend? I'm like, mowed the grass, worked on this, fixed this. He is like going out with friends and family. Yeah, going out with friends and family, but at the same time, it should really be like strategizing with my friends and family to build wealth. Like, what the fuck is going out with friends and family? Like, make that make sense. You paying rent, but you got time to go out with your friends and family. You cutting your grass, you building generational wealth. That's fun. I'd rather say, man, I cut the grass with my family. Me and my sons or my daughters went out here and cut the grass, fix some stuff around the property. Like, I'd rather say that. And then we went out and had dinner. I'd rather say that. This weekend I collected my rent and I took my family out to dinner. I'd rather say that. I mean, it's just nothing anybody can do to justify paying rent 20 years. Like I say, I understand 10 years at maximum, but I just don't get 20, 30, 40, 50 years, your whole life. People justifying they don't want to fix nothing. They don't want to be bothered with nothing. I mean, then you wonder why you broke. Then you wonder why you are broke. It just doesn't make sense. Then you wonder why you are broke. All right. This is why, to me, this is why the universe don't even have sympathy on a lot of people. This is why people be standing around. Oh my God, I don't know why God won't bless me with this. God won't bless me with a man, with a woman, because of your mentality. Your mentality. You don't want nothing out of life. You don't want to be fruitful and multiply. The first commandment: be fruitful and multiply. Being fruitful is not just sitting around fucking and sucking. Being fruitful is like the parable I always tell you about the master that went away and gave 1 talent to this servant, 5 talents to that servant, 10 talents to that servant. And when he came back, one servant doubled doubled the talent, another servant invested it and made interest off of it, and the servant I think he gave 1 talent to hid it under the bed, didn't do nothing with it. This is why a lot of y'all can't receive a harvest, can't be so-called blessed. It's because you're hiding your talent. You don't want to do anything. Okay? You don't want to do anything. You want to hang out with friends and family all the time, party. You want to sit around smoking weed, playing video games, just doing dumb shit. Okay? I wouldn't want to give y'all shit neither. If I was God over everybody, I would not want to give y'all anything neither. I would just let y'all sit there in y'all ignorance and y'all folly. I really would. Because this is why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. People that own property, businesses, this is why they flourish. And people that work for people, don't buy any property, don't buy any assets, this is why they suffer. They suffer, their offspring suffer. It just generations of living on Section 8 food stamps and suffering. Okay? Anyhow, I'm not going to stay on here long. I love y'all, man. See y'all next time. All right? Peace.